Hi, Taurus. Okay, so, November. I feel like I don't have to explain this to you guys, but I just want to get it out there anyway. The reason that I'm doing your reading now and not the end of October was because I didn't feel it yet. And honestly, I have to feel your guys' energy before I can read you, right? As an empath, I can't just give you a blank reading that's just blah. So I wanted to make sure that I felt your reading first. Perfect. Okay, so now that we're getting into it, let's see what we got. Seven of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. Interesting. Someone might be trying to get information out of you, Taurus, the month of November. Someone might be trying to find out something from you that you are withholding. I don't know why. Maybe it has to do with money, and that's why you have Pentacles coming out strong. But it's also your earth energy, so let's dig into it. If it's the obvious thing, money is looking great. Could be coming into some money for November. On the other hand, it might be you trying to put your life back together. It might have been like falling apart and you're trying to put it back together now. Okay, interesting. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. It fell the way it fell. So that's just how it is. So let's take a look. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Interesting. So I guess money, if it comes to money, we need to be careful. If you come into money in November, be careful of it. Be careful. Protect it. Okay? Wheel of Fortune is also showing the pitfalls of fate and your life not going in the direction that you thought that it should be going in. And you possibly had a twist of fate that, or you're going to have a twist of fate that doesn't turn out in your favor. But I'm also giving it to you guys as a warning for November. Okay, this one flipped out. All right, Knight of Cups. So if you're presented with money or a job opportunity, definitely take it. Because I know you're trying to rebuild your life and something that you may have lost. So take the opportunity, but be careful when you make it because someone might be trying to get information out of you and it could all be taken away from you. So be careful. And the thing that you're thinking of that, you know, this Wheel of Fortune, the, you know, pitfall of fate, it might be something that has to do with the job you're currently at. You might not need to be there after this month. You might not be needed anymore. You might not, that might not be your path. Let's just say that. So if you're thinking of changing jobs, I would say take it, but just be cautious because I know you're trying to rebuild. Okay, Queen of Swords, interesting. So independent, incisive, cutting through the bullshit. Queen of Swords, Taurus. I'm going to take that with a grain of salt because you guys know when you guys get feisty or if you guys get angry or things aren't going in your favor, you could use your sword. You might need to use your sword. And I'm saying that with kind of a giggle, but it's also important, when we're talking about money and we're talking about this person that might try to get something out of you. Be careful with trusting people this month is what I'm saying. Rely on yourself with the air energy that the Queen is giving you rather than believing and trusting and putting your emotions into something that might not turn out in your favor. Right? That's pretty simple. It's just a caution. And when it comes to money and your family and stability and things like that, I know you guys take that very seriously and you guys like to be the breadwinners, and if you're not the breadwinners, then you feel a little bit uncomfortable. And that's always a good quality to have, because that means you have the, desire and the will to make, a strong, sturdy family. You're not going to allow your kids to go hungry or your family to go hungry, but just be very careful with the job that you're in right now. You might be working too hard at something that's not meant to be. Wheel of Fortune, 10 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, Knight of Cups. And Taurus, all you Taurus women out there, I know that you guys have been going through a hard year. Men too, Taurus men too, but Taurus women, I know you're going through it with relationships and things like that. Taurus men could be the same thing, but I'm looking at you guys more of like, you can step over it. It ended, move on. Just kind of, you have get over it attitude. Just get over it. On to the next. Taurus women, look for someone that is going to take you seriously. And don't worry about the ex or the soon-to-be ex. Look for someone that really takes you seriously. As seriously as the Queen of Swords, in all honesty. Someone that looks at you as an independent woman, right? A knight in shining armor, if you will. And allow your emotions to come out with this, with a new person that could be approaching. Could be a water sign, could be another earth sign. Could be an air sign, but I'm seeing that if it is a water sign, okay, that, you guys, I can't make this shit up. So the Wheel of Fortune just came out again in reverse. This is why I love using multiple decks, because I do not control, obviously, what comes out. I shuffle until they come out. That's how I do it. That's how I've always done it. Ooh, that's giving me the chills, you guys. And what's interesting is I don't usually use the goddess cards in reverse, but for some reason they both wanted to come out in reverse. So the universe is trying to tell me and you guys a lesson. Tauruses, be careful. There is something to watch out for. A twist of fate will happen in November. With jobs, money, and also love. Everything. Let's try to spin the wheel back around. We want fate to go in our favor. We want karma to go in our favor. So I don't know what's been happening with you guys lately, but you guys have to really step back and take a look at what is important to you. We gotta turn those wheels back around. That is crazy, you guys. I can't even... This is why I do this, because it's just giving you guys a message that I can't edit. And I wouldn't edit that. Okay. Let's do the Oracle card. And you know what's interesting is that I don't necessarily... I don't like to have rules with how many cards come out and things like that, because whatever comes out, and I can clarify them, you know, later if need be through private readings and things like that. So, you know, when people ask in the comments, like, how come the Pisces got, you know, 10 cards and Taurus only got 6 or 10, whatever, I don't know. I just like to do whatever comes out. I don't control it. Okay. Woo! Taurus. Disruption. This is exactly what I'm talking about. You guys, there is a huge disruption. In your life. Be careful. Somebody in your life is gonna try to take advantage of you. Try to get something out of you. Okay. Angel card. That's crazy. I can't even dig into that because it's just so clear. There's a disruption. Lightning. Expansiveness. I love this. So when we're talking about expansiveness, we're talking about expanding our mind and being open-minded to new ideas and new concepts and taking it seriously, really. In all honesty, we got to take that seriously. Pretend that you're a child and you're learning something for the very first time. You're like a blank slate. This is what needs to happen to get the disruption out of your life. It needs to go. You don't deserve that, Taurus. Okay, that was intense. But it was pretty clear. So, if you guys do want a private reading, my link is down below. You can also follow me on Instagram at Palladian Star Goddess Tarot. It's linked down below as well. And my friend Haley is doing these t-shirts. I don't make any money from it, but she's selling them in the link down below. And if you guys want to check those out, please do. Okay, I'll see you guys in December.